Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lane, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame. Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lane, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame. Nagkalat-kalat, medyo alat-alat, bulong niya sa ear ko, sarap mong mag-rap. I'm with the squad, naka-ready, tus na mata, yung kush ay heavy, got ice in my cup, automatic na, daming nakisabay, problematic na, heading to the top, got my coat on, mabagal lang takbo, got my roll on, bitch, we got money here, don't worry. I got the long shots like I'm Curry. Nag-scandal ka pa pero video mo ay blurry. I'ma keep it real till I'm motherfucking buried, don't trip. I'ma keep it whipping with my wrist. Dumudoble na ang pera at sila naiinis. No stops, hindi na pwede mag-preno. I need me a mansion, hindi na makontento. Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lane, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame. Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lane, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame.
Paangasan ng yayabang mga putang ina nyo, tinatago sa persona, ugaling yung bano, mga nagkukunwaring halimaw dito sa scene, pinoproda sa madla, mga peke marketing, hinahabol mga tao, hinaharang mga bago, ganyan sila agaling kapag lapag sa entablado, kung paano yan mang engganyo, di naman na sa akin bago, ganyan talaga agaling sa stage, mga payaso, isa ka pa rin clown, kahit merong crown, tinatago sa may bara, utak na sabaw, ikaw na magaling, ikaw na may dating, pero sa mata ng tunay, isa ka pa rin bading. Hindi na mapipigilan pa bulusok ko, alam mo ako try dating ng uso ko, pilit mo pinipigilan, sinubukan mo, malabong mapahinto kahit tutukan mo ko.
Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lames, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame. Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lames, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame. Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lane, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame. Got the flame, yoga flame, nagkalat ng lane, in the game, papunta na sa bank, running game, gusto lang nila ng fame, but all they do is blame.
I'ma lose my mind when the moon hit. I'ma lose control when the moon hit, yeah. Oh, it's 3 a.m., we're still moving. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. and we still moving, yeah. It's a cold red, oh, it's a cold red, yeah. Oh, it's a cold red, oh, it's a cold red, oh, yeah. Got my eye on the price, yeah. Tell me what the price, yeah. Oh, you wanna change your life, huh? Can you hang in the nighttime? This what they wanted, now I'm on it, They call my phone and they get that dial tone. Please don't hit me unless you tryna hit a milestone. I took a G6 and I'm got 100 miles gone. Hey, whoa, what they mad for? I done gave them everything that they asked for. Hey, I done came from the bottom of the ground floor. Now I got my own sound, Quincy Jones. Kate up on the board like it's Game of Thrones. Hey, Kate up on the boards like it's Game of Thrones. Got my eye on the price, y'all. Tell me what the price, y'all. Oh, you wanna change your life, huh? Can you hang in the nighttime? Got my eye on the prize.
Check, check, check. What's good? What's good?
Tell me, do you feel alive?
Perfect, perfect, perfect. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, y'all? All right, so tonight we're gonna do something a little different for the mixing. We do have some lo-fi stuff that my good friend Tomu sent over to me, so it's gonna be a little change of pace here. I'm not gonna start off with rap or hip hop stuff, so it'll be a pretty chill mix session, at least to start off. So let me go ahead here, just pause all this, and let's go ahead. All right, I do have everything already loaded up here. The very first thing we're gonna listen to is the full mix over here up top. This is pretty much his reference that he gave me of his own mix. So let's take a listen. I hope you guys like it. Enjoy. Okay. This is dope. This is really dope in my opinion. I like this. I do like the sounds that you chose for the drum kit. I like that. Definitely gives it that lo-fi feel. Really nice job on it. Yeah, I did read what you said in terms of if I think the mix is good. I think it is good. I mean, I think just for the sake of having the time, I am gonna, and because I have all the stems, I mean, I'm probably just gonna mix it because I do have a lot of different like ways that we can kind of change it up in terms of how I also see the mix turning out. So it does sound really good, but you know, if I were to, you know, kind of do my own thing on it, I would kind of, you know, air things out a little more, like maybe give some stuff more reverb and like some longer delays. And then I think like especially for the piano, it sounds really good, but we can definitely give it more of like a lo-fi type of feel to it. Like maybe give it some more graininess, add some effects on that and see what happens there. I did have everything loaded up here. The sidechain thing, I'm just gonna mute since I can do that on Ableton. So I'll try and give it my taste in terms of the sidechain here. But we can pretty much like get right into it. I think the first thing we can start off with is just listening to the stems here. And one of the things that kind of stuck out to me was the guitar. The guitar in particular is dope. It just stands out a little too much. Like to me, it was just a little too loud. So I might even run it through like maybe some sort of like amp plugin just to see if we can give it like a warmer tone. And then we'll just see how it sounds like as I'm working on it. So this is dope stuff though. Like I wish I got more stuff like this. So if you have more lo-fi stuff, dude, go ahead and just shoot it my way. But let's go ahead, we'll mute and we'll make this reference track smaller here just because we don't need to see that anymore. All right, the sub I'll bring below the drums. I've got everything sectioned off here and like color coded, so you got all like the drums and percussive sounds, you know, they're colored one thing. Sub I usually have their own color. You've got the bass and guitar pluck. What's up, Insane Magician? The keys here, as you can see, I already did a little something there because I thought it would sound cool. Strings, and then we got like all these vocals here, the twinkles. And then we do have the sound effects, which is actually your crackles, like your little lo-fi crackles. So we'll just call it that. And yeah, so let's go ahead here. I'll give it a playthrough and you'll see me just like adding some stuff to it, and I'll play it back and explain if I'm doing anything. But yeah, let's see here. Copy your hair. What? Okay, that little glitched out robot voice track. All right, okay, it's a cool layer. So here's what I did here. So I just kind of reversed it. I mean, you'll hear it. Water drop sounds. So reverse it, you know, before it drops, just to give it a little bit more of an impact. When the beat all comes back in, kind of brings everything together. And then we'll probably add like a swell or something to that. Oh, we gotta, are you the backing vocal? We gotta bring you up if that's you. That's a little quiet. Let's see.
As the days go by, I wonder how it's been. And even though my heart's so thin,
Okay.
I wonder how it's
I was gonna say, is this fucking Tomu, dude? Are you singing in falsetto right now, my bro?
Days go by, I wonder how you've been. And even though my heart's frozen, and that's an angel dry, I wonder how you are. And all these days
Processed. Okay, okay.
they wash you away.
The plucks we could definitely make more airy too, and maybe kind of hot, I mean low pass it a little more. Give it more like a lo-fi beepy kind of feel. Those are some sick plucks though. Let me see. Let me add some reverb. Oh wait, it's not on that one. It is on, what is it on? The Twinkle. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if I have a different delay, because a different delay would be really cool. Oh, I do. This is a crazy delay. This thing looks nuts. Okay, let me see here. Can we delete that one? I can't. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so let me see. We could do something to the drums too. Let's see. Let me unsolo everything. Let me see if I can make it punch a little more with the compressor. Where is it? The townhouse here. Oh yeah, okay, so that sounds pretty dope. I mean, I don't know if you could hear that, but it sounds a little more full and more warm. But actually, I did take all of your stems and I actually assigned everything to a certain groove, which is pretty cool in Ableton. So like, for example, you've got like different swings and stuff in Ableton that you can apply everything to, just to kind of give it more of like, not so much of a, you know, on beat, like computerized, like completely quantized type of track. You got to have, you know, a little bit of swing, a little bit of bounce to it. So I did go to this New York Hut one. Kind of gives it that little swing, right? That so I drag that in, but we don't really quantize it completely. We just want to like blend it in a little bit. So I mean, compared to the reference, it should have a little bit more of like a, you know, like head nod type of vibey type of groove. Let me check out the hats here. I don't know if I heard that. Oh, okay. Throw EQ on the keys. Let's see. Let me see here. Oops, let me just solo this. If we do a high cut, let me see. We do a pretty steep octave here. Let me just repeat a section. What do you think? Is that too much high end getting cut off, or let's see what kind of gives it more of a dreamy kind of vibe, right? If we take out a little more of the high end. Stereo maker. Alright, actually, I hope this is what I think it is, because I think it would be dope on the backing. Your backing vocals here. Stereo maker. Real backing. Can we widen it some more? Let me see. Let's take a listen here.
I got you stuck in my head.
Yes, we can.
Stuck in my head. Stuck in my head.
Okay, let's see.
As the days go by, I wonder how you've been. As the days go by, I wonder how you've been.
No tilt, no tilt.
And even though my heart's and as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are.
You got headphones on, right? Can you hear that?
These days,
It's definitely more left, right. So you're kind of like hugging her vocal, or your vocal, Jesus Christ.
I wonder how you've been. And even though my heart's frozen, and as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are.
Putting him on, for sure, for sure. Okay. Let me see here. We got a delay going. Let me see what it sounds like here. And we'll just play the female.
I got you stuck in my head. Stuck in.
Why can't I solo? Why can't I solo it? That's weird. I can't solo anything. That's so bizarre. Okay. Let me see here.
As the days go by, I wonder how you've been. And even though my heart's frozen, and as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are. And all these days, they wash you away.
Okay, give me a second here. I actually need to restart this because I don't know why I can't solo anything, so sorry guys, 1 second. I'm gonna reboot that. I mean, how does that sound? Chat, any opinions for anyone listening?
Ultimo bombero di kayang mapulahin. Ang apoy na ako lang may kayang gawin. Tingnan mo naman kung ano aking narating. Parang kahapon lang di mo ko pinapansin. Wala safe dito kay Grada Great. Sa lamesa namin hindi pwede snake. Fuck the fake, ayoko sa sneak.
Alright, we're good now. Okay, so we left off at basically using the stereo widener. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Magician. That's good enough for me. My backing only comes in on chorus and verse 2, but I don't know if it should be on verse 1. Does anyone want? Oh yeah, like you mean like, you know, kind of leave the verse 1 a little more blank and then bring it in on the second just to give it like more of an impact, kind of like building up. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Let me see what this delay sounds like if I turn it up. Let's see. That's pretty dope in my opinion. Okay, so I'm just working the keys right now. So yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, for me, like lo-fi, a lot of like, you know, using the compression, like they do purposefully kind of like smash it just to give it more of that like compressed, right, lo-fi type of vibe. So it's kind of what I'm going for right now with this compression. Blend some of the dry signal, give it some dynamics to work with, so that it pumps a little more. We could make the vocals a little more airy too, a little more thin. Guitar sounds good. The piano, like it ducks when the initial drop hits. Around here, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so if it's ducking down a little bit, I mean, we could just blend in a little bit more of the dry signal here. And let's see. Try 48, maybe thin it out some more. Actually 48 is good, that's a little too steep. So yeah, I want to put an extra little swell. That sounds... So we can probably just transpose, but let me see here. We'll drag that on a track and zoom in on that bitch. All right, and we're basically just gonna line it up as best we can. That looks pretty good. All right, and let's turn the reverb up on that guy. Lower it down. It's gonna be pretty loud probably. And let's see, let's transpose it by 6. Now I gotta fucking line it up again. Okay. Alright, let's see what this sounds like here. Put some delay on it too. I like that. It's just a little too high pitch for me, so I kind of want to bring it down like a lot more. Hey, stupid tiny. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Good night. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, let's go bring it down like, I don't know, double that, I guess, -12. Usually if you're working in Ableton and you transpose it by 12, that is a full octave above or below. So let's see here. Let's texture that. Man, that still sounds a little too, I don't know. That's not what we want. Let's see. Maybe 4. Maybe 4 is good. So let's go like, I don't know, shit. We'll make it a long one, and we'll line it up again. Let's see here. Ah, yes, something like that. That might have been a little too much reverb and shit, but I like how lo-fi that was. It's just very muffled, you know? So let me see. That sounds pretty good. We'll just call that the sweep. Okay, so we got a little sweep added in there. Damn, I don't know if I have any like water drops, because you're right that, wait, do I? No, because that would sound really cool. See, I like how, where do we have these guys? Okay, so one thing that I also like to do, especially for hi-hats in a drum kit, is in drum kits in general, like I like to give it as much stereophony as I can. So like imagine you're putting on the headphones and you're at like the drum kit, right? So obviously not all of the sounds of the drums, they aren't always going to come from the middle. So you kind of want to like, you know, pan out to your perspective, just to give it more life and, you know, more of that human feel. But yeah, for hi-hats in particular, I'll typically just pan it over to the right, you know, as if you were the audience watching the drummer, since the hi-hat would be on his left. I pan it to the right a little bit, and then it looks like your drums, I mean, they're kind of just, they're there. I don't know if they have that sound. That looks like, okay, there is like some dynamics between the left and the right for like some of the other hi-hat kind of stuff in there. But yeah, we do have that. But yeah, I just pretty much like to like spread stuff out, you know, just to give it more of that stereo feel. Okay, we should just pretty much concentrate on this, since that's really the main part. The female vocal, fake female vocal. Alright, so we're gonna compress that since all we have right now is an EQ on it. Sticking with the FabFilter stuff. Alright, so yeah, I didn't add anything to the EQ yet, so let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. Let's play it from here.
Days go by, I wonder how you've been. And even though
Oh, I like it around there.
and as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are.
I give it some more meat, actually. That sounds pretty dope too.
These days, they wash away.
Yo, Ray Meal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. You are actually the 100th follower, I believe. Am I right? Yo, congrats, my man. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying Tomu's music. Got some lo-fi stuff going on. This is a track he's working on called Stuck. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Congrats. Boba on the house. Hell yeah, Boba on the house. Yes, sir.
Even though my heart's frozen, and as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are.
That might have been too big of a boost just because I haven't heard what it sounds like with the rest of the song. But actually, let's just check it out. Let's see.
As the days go by, I wonder how you've been. And even though my heart's frozen, and as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are. And all these days, they wash away.
Diving into Ableton. Hey, congrats, man. Congrats for making the jump, dude. I know it looks fucking overwhelming just like staring at this fucking DAW. All DAWs are like that, but you know, glad you finally made the jump, man. It's a lot of fun once you start, you know, spending time and really experimenting and just digging around with like what stuff sounds like. A lot of trial and error. That's a good way to learn.
As the days go by, I wonder how you've been. And even though my heart's frozen, and as the nights
Cheers.
run dry, I wonder how you are. And all these days, they wash away.
I like how the female vocals kind of sit in it right now. I mean, what do you think?
As the days go by, I wonder how it's been. And even though my heart's frozen, and as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are. And all these days, they wash away.
I like. Let's see. Okay. By the way, Raymeal, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, feel free to ask. I'll try and answer the best I can. Bring the keys forward a bit. Let's see here. Like throughout the whole mix? Let's see. Alright, so I just boosted the compressed signal just a tad bit. Kind of let it breathe a little more with the attack and release here, and then I did put in some more of the dry signal. Sitting back in the mix, I mean, we could use the stereo thing to do the opposite of what we did on your backing vocal, and we could bring it a little more centered so it's not spread out in terms of the left and the right so much. Stereo maker. What is shred spread? What the hell is this? Is this something we can use? Let me see. Let me see what this is. This looks pretty crazy. Oh, that's cool. Bruh. Okay, alright. Get a little bit of that visual with what's going on here, so let's just unsolo it. I did kind of narrow it down a little bit, pretty much by like half of what it was, so let's see here. That sounds pretty sick. Ah, okay.
And as the nights run dry, I wonder how you are. And all these days, they wash away. Stuck in
guitar. Shave off just a little bit of high end here. Okay, okay. Oh, the Discord call. I mean, that was cool. I mean, I don't know if he's still here, but the only thing that sucked was he was watching the stream and like trying to talk to me like live on Discord while he was watching this short delay of the stream. And I think the way to fix that was I should have just shared my shit on Discord and he should have just watched it there while, if anything. We could set something up like that for like the next track that you want to do if you have some more lo-fi stuff. I mean, I think that'd be cool. I got to think of a better way to set that up though, because that was definitely a little test run. We did have some success though, but yeah, it was kind of awkward. Just like, you know, there'd be a lot of silence, like just waiting on, like we'd be talking over each other and then like you hear these little awkward pauses and like music would be playing and we'd be talking over each other. It was a little bit of a mess, but it'll be better next run around. That is for show. Okay. All right, let's go back to the guitar here. So right now, I've got the compressor on, and I don't really have it doing much. I just have it catching like some of the peaks here, as you can see, just to kind of tame it a little bit. That sounds pretty good. How about with the bass here? Let's see what those two sound like with the guitar plucks too. Oh, we need reverb on that boy. Some delay. A little less. Dope. And then usually with the bass you can kind of keep it how it is. You normally don't want to put any reverb on like the low end. Tough guy, what's up, man? What's up, man? Okay, let's mess with the pluck now. We do need to catch some of the peaks when you're like plucking the string just a little bit. Let's see. Pretty good. Let's see this other one. Just a little bit of gain reduction, not a whole lot. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like how I don't know, I like to make a lot of this stuff spacey. That's kind of the view that I got for this right now. Sub bass, I think that's sub bass is pretty good. We could definitely give it some more oomph. And I think I have just a plugin for this kind of stuff. Let me see. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sub filter. Okay, let's see here. Oh man, we can't even hear this stuff. Like this low in the spectrum, we can only feel it. That's why we like bass, because we can feel that shit like in our chest. Okay, I might be giving it too much, so let me play it with the rest of the mix here. Not bad. You can duck it down a little bit. It's pretty good. So we might throw an EQ on it, maybe just to like maybe shape it some more if we need it to sit better in the mix. We'll take some listens to it as we're mixing some other stuff. Just the plucks, we gotta turn that down. Let's do a blend. We can turn these twinkles down because they are a little loud. So here. Do. Drums loud enough? There we go, open it up. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is we've made a pretty good amount of progress on the mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring back this reference just to see like what kind of changes we made, what differences we hear, and then, you know, we can kind of go from there. So let's go back to, and I'll only play a little bit of it. But yeah, let's go back to the reference here. So I definitely want to do more of that side chaining that you did. I did add some, but it's not as dramatic as what I'm hearing in the reference, and I do like that. So, all right, so we'll go ahead and mute that, and let's play it from the same spot here. Okay, let me just A-B it. So for the guitar part, let's go back to the reference here. Go back. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna add more of these side chains. We'll add it to the vocals here. Oh no, why did I do that? Undo. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. So just a small adjustment to the twinkle. I actually took some of the low end out.
And that's the night you dry, I wonder how you are. And all these days, they wash you away.
Okay, and then we do also have that on your crackles too in terms of the side chain. Alright. So what else do we have here? I think we need to finish up like the guitar and the bass here. Let me see. The twinkle's good. What do you think? I don't know. I just want to finalize the like. What do you guys think of the female type vocals? Like, chat. Anyone? Does it sound too thick? I mean, do you guys like a thinner sound, like more dreamy, like more airy, or do we want to keep it like the other kind of dreamy? I guess like the muffled type shit. So. There's a couple different ways you could go about mixing these vocals here. See, we could do that. The complete opposite. That kind of does make it sit back in the mix, like with the rest of the instruments, a little better. It kind of meshes well this way, if you were to ask me. Let's fuck with it. I like it too. Let me see. Yeah, that sounds dope. Now we got these other background vocals like the robot. The verb one, we don't have to do much to it, I think. Okay, so for this one, I'm just gonna see here. I am gonna bring this guy in again, and I want to see what the shred knob does. So let me see here. I mean, that kind of does make it. Whoa, whoa. So let me see. I don't know. Maybe don't spread it as much, just by a tad here. And we actually do need to kind of bring it up a little bit. And I'll probably thin it out too. So we're gonna bring in those FabFilter, those lovely FabFilter plugins. Q3, C2. All right. So let me see here. We are just gonna make that a low pass, a high pass. Make some of the lows pop out a little more, because we got a lot of high end with the female already. Okay, let's listen to it with all of these.
I got you stuck in my head, stuck in my head, stuck in my head. I got you stuck in my head, stuck in my head, stuck in my head.
Strings. Didn't really touch strings. Okay. I can probably just duck this down. The EQing, yeah, it can get a little crazy sometimes. It definitely, especially on instruments and like synths and stuff, the EQing can end up looking like super unconventional. Like if someone were to look at it, they'd be like, what the fuck was this guy doing? But I mean, if it sounds good, leave it, man. Okay, I'm just gonna start putting some mastering stuff on it. I mean, the mix sounds pretty good to me. If you have, Tomu, if you have any opinions or changes on stuff you want to hear again or anything you want me to mix more, just feel free to throw it in there. Chat, give them your opinion on the song. What do you guys think of it? Is there a part you like? Is there a part you don't like? Let them know. Lackluster in the second verse. The verse being this part, the middle part. Oh, you're talking about this second, this second chunk. Ah, okay. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, I think I can hear what you're talking about. Since everything just comes back in, what we can do is we can actually just boost the whole signal for the ending part of the piano. Maybe just like by 1 or 2 dB, maybe around there. I don't know if you could have noticed that, but let's see. Mario, what's up, man? How's it going? How you doing, man? Bring out the a little high mids in the guitar. Thank you for the follow, Mario. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're enjoying the music. This one is a lo-fi tune from Tomu in the chat here. Just doing some mixing and mastering for his track. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, man. Thanks for the follow. We've officially broke 100 followers, chat. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That means a lot, man. I know I need to mix more lo-fi stuff, man. This is him singing, by the way. These female vocals, or so-called female vocals. This is him. Okay, so what I did so far on the master, I mean, I did use a compressor just to make this needle dance a little bit. We don't want a whole lot of gain reduction because then we would take away a lot of the dynamics. But we just want to bring everything together, kind of glue everything together in the mix. And then I've got this crazy fucking EQ here that I've wanted to try out. So far, I've only kind of boosted like the lows of everything, like around 100 hertz, just to give it more of like, kind of like the low end from like especially the vocals and a lot of like the meat from like the instruments. And we're just going to kind of play it through a few more times just to see what else I can do with like the mids and like the high mids, all that good stuff. And then maybe throw a limiter on it if anything, and then we'll call it a day. Radio voice. So I'm gonna try a little trick here, especially for like the high end. We did cut a lot of high end on a lot of the stuff, so a lot of that air is kind of, the information for that is kind of gone. So we're kind of just like artificially throwing it back in there, like digitally, just to kind of give it give like the muffled feel some sort of crispiness, if that makes any sense at all. We got the sheen button here, so I've definitely got to engage that. So far so good. So one thing we can also check is we can actually check the tone of like these reverbs and delays here. I think one thing that a lot of people do miss out on is, you know, they'll typically just throw like the reverb or whatever time-based effect on the bus, and they'll kind of just call it a day. But you can take it one step further. Like you can throw EQ on it, you can throw compression on it, if you want it to stand out more, if you want to change the tone of the reverb. If the reverb doesn't already have, like this one's kind of got like some EQing that you can do, but obviously you can throw an actual EQ on it just to get a little more in depth. So we are going to take a look at those just to see, kind of finalize it, see if that's really how we like it. I guess the first thing we'll listen to is the reverb of everything. So we'll solo the reverb here. We'll just bring it in on the drop at the end here where everything comes in. Okay, don't know if you guys can hear that, but I am going to EQ it a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little thinner. It sounds like that shit is going on like hella far away from us right now. Okay, so we'll throw an EQ. Let's see here. I do want to bring out a little bit more of that part, that kind of the high mids here. Okay. Far too brutal with your settings. Hey, I appreciate it. But actually, you know, if you kind of like, you know, turn your settings up a lot, that's actually a really good way for a starting point for all of your effects. So one thing that I like to do, like especially with compressors, those can be pretty hard to, you know, use really well. So if anything, the first thing that you want to do is you smash the threshold and then you start playing around with the attack and release, because that way, since it's really smashed, you'll be able to hear the differences a lot easier. And then from there, you can bring the threshold up, you know, once you kind of tweak it, and then just make small adjustments from there. But no, that's actually, believe it or not, that's a good technique that you can use in your workflow. Okay, so we did kind of thin out the reverb, make it a little more airy, just because a lot of the other instruments on the actual tracks are taking up a lot of that information already, so we can kind of, you know, shape it and make it sit a little better in the mix. Let's see here. So I'm just gonna check it with the reference that you gave me. I like how it sounds. I like it. All right, I mean, I didn't do too much to the EQ here. The most important thing was just bringing in some of that warmth again. So just some small boosts in the low mids and the lows, and then, you know, some artificial high-end boosting here at like all the way up 21 kilohertz. We can't even hear that, but I'm gonna bring some of that up just to give it some more life and some more harmonics there. we'll take one full listen through, and then I think I will bounce this out unless there are any last minute changes. Let me know. But yeah, once again, if you guys are just tuning in here, this is a track by Tomu, a lo-fi track here called Stuck, and let's take a listen. Enjoy, guys. I like it. A job well done, guys. Job well done. Round of applause. Nice job with this one. Well, I mean, I hope you can hear the differences, Tomu, in the mix. I know for a lot of people, you know, you guys might not be able to hear certain details, but all it takes is practice. Train the ear, all right? So let me go ahead and bounce this out. We'll just go ahead and take out this reference track. Oh, all right. Glad to see some people in the chat are still alive. Okay, so we will call this Master 1. Let's bounce this out for Mr. Tomu. So I think after this, you hear everything. Hey, I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're here then. I need you. After this one, I am gonna do some hip hop stuff. So a lot of vocal mixing. If you guys want to stick around for that. I'll be streaming for probably a little while longer. Just to kind of touch up maybe one or two other projects that I've been working on. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new here, you're enjoying yourself, please hit that follow button. I'd really appreciate it. We just broke 100 followers. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. We can do a BLM one that I've been working on here. Let's load that bad boy up. Ooh, look at those colors. All right. We will pause that. So this one is from a BLM project, nonprofit project that I'm working on putting out this month. I got a bunch of local artists together to kind of just get on this project and just kind of make these songs, like speak their mind, express their emotions, tell stories. So this first one is by one of my good friends, Javon. We've got like some auto-tune, basic mixing, compression, some EQing on the channel strip here. But final thoughts on the producing. I mean, I think it's pretty complete, man. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't really mixed like anyone else's lo-fi stuff before, and in terms of the instrumentation, it is pretty full. It sounds complete to me. I mean, you use the right sounds, in my opinion. Everything, we got everything to sit well in the mix. Yeah, man, I think it sounds good. If you've got more shit like that, definitely send it my way, and we'll mix that stuff. I'm down for that. All right. Anyways, back to this here. So as you guys can see, just some vocal stems with a 2-track beat. A lot of clients that I record will find like free beats off YouTube, or they'll get like a bounced lease and they'll just rap over it. So let me wait for this to stop screwing around here. Give it a second, guys. Yeah, it's dope. It's some good stuff, man. Lo-fi is always sick. Can never go wrong with lo-fi. Right? Right? Right, Mario? Am I right? Okay, alright, let's take a listen to this here.
Seth got the waves.
They say Black Lives Matter and stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen the world go crazy like this before. Ay, yeah, like this before. Oh. They say Black Lives Matter and stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen the world go crazy like this before. I hope no black man gotta go through this no more. Ay, choking and shooting, they used to hang us by our throats. Racist white folks in them all white coats. Fuck Donald Trump, he for sure ain't get my vote. Man, it's crazy how they really think this shit is a joke. I respect everybody that feels some way and spoke.
We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last, thank
Yeah, I have a dream, just like Martin Luther King Jr. trying to do us wrong, but we gon' fight for our damn future. They think we the problem, but it ain't us. It's all these damn cops killing us to get a rush. Tell me, do you feel satisfied taking a life? Innocent people dying, this shit ain't right. It's time for every African American to fight. Oh no, 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 we ain't taking this shit light. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. They're waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like death to blacks is legal. No justice, no peace. Yeah, they tryna hold us by a leash. I won't let this lifestyle be introduced to my niece. Tell me what's the point of shooting when you telling us to freeze? Got my hands up in the air, I'm gon' hold them high. Pull out your phone and record instead of walking by. George Floyd was in resistance, so why he had to die? Another man gone without the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen no world like this before. I hope no one gotta go through this no more. Yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. Still waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like death to blacks is legal.
Okay, so I don't know why it's doing this every time I save it, so I'll try to do a lot before I do save it. But I mean, I did get a lot of it done already. What I just did was I threw an EQ on the actual beat, because I felt like, especially in like the high mids, it was taking a lot of, it was clashing a lot with his vocals. So just to get his vocals to pop out a little more, I just scooped out some of the highs here, just a little bit, close to 2K, and just ducked it a little bit. But basically, I mean, it sounds pretty good to me. He is going to be submitting this to, I guess there is a competition going on online somewhere, where they want people to submit like BLM music. So this is going to be one of these submissions for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and touch up these vocals here.
They say Black Lives Matter, then stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen the world go crazy like this before. I hope no black man gotta go through this no more. Ayy, choking and shooting, they used to hang us by our throats. Racist white folks in them all white coats. Fuck Donald Trump, he for sure ain't get my vote. Man, it's crazy how they really think this shit is a joke. I respect everybody that feels some way and spoke.
We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last.
Oh, I saved out of habit. Whoops.
I have a dream, just like Martin Luther King Jr. trying to do us wrong, but we gon' fight for our damn future. They think we the problem, but it ain't us. It's all these damn cops killing us to get a rush. Tell me, do you feel satisfied taking a life? Innocent people dying, this shit ain't right. It's time for every African American to fight. Oh no, 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 we ain't taking this shit light. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. They're waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like death to blacks is legal. No justice, no peace. Yeah, they tryna hold us by a leash. I won't let this lifestyle be introduced to my niece. Tell me what's the point of shooting when you telling us to freeze? Got my hands up in the air, I'm gon' hold them high. Pull out your phone and record instead of walking by. George Floyd was in resistance, so why he have to die? Another man gone without the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen a world like this before. I hope no one gotta go through this
Oh
no
my god,
more.
I keep saving.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. They're waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like death to blacks is legal.
Let me see here. I am just gonna make sure I'm not running this off of my hard drive, because that might be why. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, in my opinion, we are pretty much almost done with this track, since I did a lot of it last stream. All I really did additionally was I did take these ad-libs here. That Control S, man, like, especially when you get into working with DAWs, like, oh my god, it just becomes a habit, man. Like, I spam that shit all the time when I'm working on my projects, because you really don't want that shit to go away completely. Like, that would be worst case scenario. That would be a nightmare, and yes, that has happened to me plenty of times. So Control S, man, that is crucial. Let's see, but really all I did here, I did kind of, as it was playing again, I did just kind of take out more of the low end on the ad-libs, just because, especially if you want it sitting back in the mix, a lot of the times you do want to take out more of the lows or more of like the low mids compared to his main vocals, because a good way to think about it is if someone is talking to you further away from you, you hear a lot less of that low end, right? But if they're really close to you and they talk to you, you can hear a lot of that low end, a lot of that meatiness in their voice. So one way to get it to sit back in the mix more is, you know, I do like to pan it too, just to give it some more perspective, and then, you know, just kind of thin it out, you know, make it sit a little better in the mix.
I have a dream, just like Martin Luther King Jr. Tryna do us wrong, but we gon' fight for our damn future. They think we the problem, but it ain't us. It's all these damn cops killing us to get a rush. Tell me, do you feel satisfied taking a life? Innocent people dying, this shit ain't right. It's time for every African American to fight. Oh no, 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 we ain't taking this shit light. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. They're waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like that the black is legal. No justice, no peace. Yeah, they tryna hold us by a leash. I won't let this lifestyle be introduced to my niece. Tell me what's the point of shooting when you telling us to freeze? Got my hands up.
Jill Strange, DJ Jill Strange, what's up? How you doing?
Air, I'm gon' hold 'em high. Pull out your phone and record instead of walking by. George Floyd was in resistance, so why he have to die? Another man gone without the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen a world like this before. I hope no one gotta go through this no more. Yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. They're waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like that the black is legal.
Alright. Nice, nice. So yeah, now, same as that lo-fi track, we're gonna throw some mastering stuff on it. So let's go ahead here, and I will play it out as I do all of these adjustments, so let's go ahead and just take a listen.
SF got the waves.
Let's see here.
They say Black Lives Matter and stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen the world go crazy like this before. Ay, yeah, like this before. They say Black Lives Matter and stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen the world go crazy like this before. I hope no black man gotta go through this no more. Ay, choking and shooting, they used to hang us by our throats. Racist white folks in them all white coats. Fuck Donald Trump, he for showing get my vote. Man, it's crazy how they really think this shit is a joke. I respect everybody that feels the way it spoke.
We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last, thank Almighty.
I have a dream, just like Martin Luther King Jr. Tryna do us wrong, but we gon' fight for our damn future. They think we the problem, but it ain't us. It's all these damn cops killing us to get a rush. Tell me, do you feel satisfied taking a life? Innocent people dying, this shit ain't right. It's time for every African American to fight. Oh no, 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 we ain't taking this shit light. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. They're waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like that the black is legal. No justice, no peace. Yeah, they tryna hold us by a leash. I won't let this lifestyle be introduced to my niece. Tell me what's the point of shooting when you telling us to freeze? Got my hands up in the air, I'm gon' hold 'em high. Pull out your phone and record instead of walking by. George Floyd was in resistance, so why he had to die? Another man gone without the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, stop killing all my folks. I ain't never seen a world like this before. I hope no one gotta go through this no more. Yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, they love killing our people. Yeah, we supposed to be equal. They're waiting for the world to be peaceful. Got me feeling like that the black is legal.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm probably going to switch sessions here since it's taking days every time I save for whatever reason. Got to figure that out after the stream. But, you know, I didn't have to do anything too crazy compared to the lo-fi stuff just because it's all vocals. And since this is pretty much like a rap song where really it's an emphasis on his vocals. You know, you do want it to stand out and give it a lot of presence, but still have it sit in the mix and have the instruments kind of hug his vocals. So, you know, just did a lot of that EQ compression, threw that on the master as well. We did use a different EQ for the master here. And just like pretty much with the lo-fi one, I did boost some of the lows here, just to make it sound a little more full. Oh, Mario, yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, catch you next time. I usually stream on Sunday and Thursday nights for music stuff. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Take it easy, man. Okay, all right. So we will take that. That is saved here. And I mean, do we want to check out Go Dumb real quick before we call it a night? Let's see here. Oh, Germany, man. Yo, shout out to Germany. Yo, appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. Take it easy, dog. All right, let's get this other one loaded up here.
Call me Tommy dito sa city ng Vice. Sobrang lit iyong bitch sa akin siya umakbay.
All right, so here we go. This one's a little more hype here, a little more upbeat. This one is called Go Dumb by another artist I work with called EDK. Again, I did work on this a little bit in my previous stream. I do have some EQ and compression here, as you can see. We'll take a listen to it. Since it's been a day since I last heard it, we'll make adjustments. So hope you enjoy. Insane Magician's favorite artist.
Run that shit up, Robbie.
Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Sippin' on an ice cold Tecate. I'ma star for them bucks like a latte. Kick it all day and night, do karate. Might just see this bitch and call you my shot. Squad full of dogs, no catting. I'll pull up to the spot, what's happening? Turned up and we ready for some action. So fuck with the traction, till I got a Benz wagon. I ain't never giving up, no lagging. Dress on deck, pants sagging. And they used to talk shit, now I'm the one that's laughing. Got backwoods like a cabin, manifest the passion. I'm just trying to get the cash in, greatest transaction. You been out of pocket, always acting. Break bread, bruh, that's your fucking last hit. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a hot, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Make them all fear this when they hear this. Dope ass beat plus some raw ass lyrics. Baby chewing on me like spearmints. Live it to the fullest, never know when your life ends. Someone hand me a swisher sweet. When the liquor creep, might just see her pussy till she feeling weak. Why her boyfriend always trying to intervene? I'm just trying to simply get my nut and leave. Almost made my soul up and leave. She was under me. 100 Ross, whiskey neat, no bubbly. No Netflix, I'm out of this bitch. Got the Uber out front and no time for no cuddling. I mean, here's the funny thing. I've been grinding for so long, then just now you reappear suddenly. Can't you see why trust don't come easily? I just let my hustle speak and I go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay.
Okay, so I do have one thing in mind for the vocals, especially like when his verses come in, and that's gonna be that like reverse reverb kind of ghost effect, where it kind of like swells, like you hear his vocal like swell into the verse. So I'm going to take the same reverb that we're using on the overall mix, since I do like to keep things coherent in terms of the space that everything's sitting in. So let's go ahead here and we're just going to take
sipping on a.
We're literally just gonna take this part. So we'll copy this. Oops. Copy, go down, and paste. And all I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna throw the reverb on the actual track. Let me see. Oh, can I? Okay. So let me take the reverb here. I might not be able to add it in just because it is a mono track. Let's give it a shot here. Valhalla. Okay, so I'll probably just have to recreate the settings. Okay. So we are using on the overall mix a dirty plate, 246 and 1334. 236. That's good enough. 1334. There we go. And did we do any high cut? 7550. Boom. All right, so we've got that, and we've got it turned up like all the way on the mix. Yeah, actually, why do I have two? Okay, so the mix is 100%. It's completely wet. All we're gonna do is just send that to this Ghost print. This is where we're gonna print that effect. So we are going to choose the output, Ghost print, and all we're gonna do is we can just solo these guys here. And if we just start from here, arm record. Okay, so let's take a listen here. Okay, so we got that, and you hear at this part is exactly what we want in terms of right before he comes in on the verse. Okay. Now, before I do anything, I do want to do it with his second verse as well. And luckily, he's got like one little part that we can take. Let me see here. See if that does anything. We'll print that. Gotta solo that too. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Now all we got to do here, you can pretty much, once you print it, you can delete this thing here. We don't need that anymore. All we're gonna do, Ableton makes it really easy, so we can just click on this thing and we hit the reverse button, and boom. Okay, so we'll do that with the second verse as well. And we're just gonna line it up right before he comes in and make small adjustments. So let's see here.
Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for them bucks like.
So we kind of need to cut off like a little bit here.
Sipping on an ice cold.
Maybe a little more, because you do hear like that other word kind of come in like right before he really jumps in.
Sipping on.
Okay.
Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for them bucks. Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for them bucks like a latte. Sipping on an ice cold Tecate.
So that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Let's see.
Sharpay. Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for them bucks. My passe. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for them bucks like a latte. Kick it all day and night, do karate.
Okay, so that sounds pretty dope to me. I do also like to add reverb back on it just so it doesn't sound like it just cuts really abruptly. So, you know, that reverb that's in there, you do kind of want to let it tail out as well if you want to give it a natural feel to it, just so it doesn't sound abrupt and out of place. So we've got that one. All we're going to do now is the same thing on the second verse here. Let's see how this sounds.
My mark like Sharpay. Make him all fear this when he.
Sounds pretty good. And then if anything, you can do a little bit of a fade here on each one just to ensure that it doesn't, you know, it doesn't cut abruptly as much. Cool. All right. I mean, we've got those in there. Let's take a listen.
What I say with the whole squad, my passe. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for them bucks like a latte. Kick it all day and night, do karate. Might just see this bitch and call you my shot. Squad full of dogs, no catting. I'll pull up to the spot, what's happening? Turned up and we ready for some action. So fuck with the traction, till I got a band's wagon. I ain't never giving up, no lagging. Dress on deck, pants sagging. And they used to talk shit, now I'm the one that's laughing. Got backwoods like a cabin, manifest the passion. I'm just trying to get the cash in, greatest transaction. You been out of pocket, always acting. Break bread, bruh, that's your fucking last hit. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Make them all fear this when they hear this. Dope ass beat plus some raw ass lyrics. Baby chewing on me like spearmints. Live it to the fullest, never know when your life ends. Someone hand me a swisher sweet. When the liquor creep, might just see the pussy till she feeling weak.
Okay, so one thing that I do want to also add is, I mean, as you can see, we do have the print coming in as stereo because it's a reverb, and then it jumps into just a mono voice. So because we do have like those stereo maker plugins, thank God, we are going to throw that in there. And let me see here, can I just go, okay, yeah, so we can go from a stereo, just split it all the way down to a mono. So we'll start it at 100% here, and in Ableton we just turn on the automation grid. Let's see here, where is it? View, automation mode, perfect. Stereo expander, all right, so we want to click on this guy, right? This guy's at 100. So yes, I guess we will just do this. We'll make our points here and we'll just bring it all the way up, maybe right around there. And then we'll bring that back down to 33 is what it was at. Okay.
On my posse, I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Sipping on.
We need to go down. We need to go down. I'm sorry.
My posse, I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for the.
So let's go from up here.
My posse, I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Sipping on an ice cold Tecate. I'm a star for them bucks like a latte. Kick it all day and night, do karate. Might just see this bitch and call you my shot. Squad full of dogs, no catting. I'll pull up to the spot, what's happening? Turned up and we ready for some action. So fuck with the traction, till I got a band's wagon. I ain't never giving up, no lagging. Dress on deck, pants sagging. And they used to talk shit, now I'm the one that's laughing. Got backwoods like a cabin, manifest the passion. I'm just trying to get the cash in, greatest transaction. You been out of pocket, always acting. Break bread, bruh, that's your fucking last hit. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Make them all fear this when they hear this. Dope ass beat plus some raw ass lyrics. Baby chewing on me like spearmints. Live it to the fullest, never know when your life ends. Someone hand me a swisher sweet. When the liquor creep, might just see the pussy till she feeling weak. Why her boyfriend always trying to intervene? I'm just trying to simply get my nut and leave. Almost made my soul up and leave. She was under me. 100 Ross whiskey neat, no bubbly. No, I'm out of this bitch. I ain't no time for no cuddling. I mean, here's the funny thing, I've been grinding for so long. You reappear suddenly. Can't you see why trust don't come easily? I just let my hustle speak and I go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a bop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, this when they hear this. Dope ass beat plus some raw ass lyrics. Baby chewing on me like spearmints. Live it to the fullest, never know when your life ends. Someone hand me a Swisher Sweet. When the liquor creep, I just see her pussy till she feeling weak. Why her boyfriend always trying to intervene? I'm just trying to simply get my nut and leave. Almost made my soul up and leave. She was under me. 100 Ross whiskey neat, no bubbly, no Netflix. I'm out of this bitch. Got the Uber out front and no time for no cuddling. I mean, here's the funny thing. I've been grinding.
All right, Tomu. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for letting me mix your song. Thanks for chilling here. Catch you next time, man. I'll catch you at the podcast. Have a good night, man.
Reappears suddenly. Can't you see why trust don't come easily? I just let my hustle speak and I go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a pop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay. Go dumb like he Mac Dre. She a pop, she gon' do what I say. With the whole squad, my posse. I'ma leave my mark like Sharpay.
Very cool, very cool. Some more progress there. Dope. Alright, well, we usually stream for 2 hours on Sundays, so we've pretty much hit our mark here. You will catch me again probably with some more material on Thursday, and then I might be on like gaming here and there on some other days during the week if you guys are interested in that. But that is going to be the end of the stream. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you to the new followers. Thank you guys for helping me break 100. First milestone there. Appreciate that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the music here. Hope you guys enjoyed Tomu's song. Hope you guys enjoyed the other tracks that I was kind of mixing and making some other touches there. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. You guys all have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.